Why did you not choose Cass?
You know what? Yeah, I get asked that question a lot. And the point of the game, you're deciding
You're making those decisions.
the $1 million decision. So you weigh it out. Do you take Cass, where the jury doesn't really respect? They don't really respect. So then you take Cass, and you're thinking, are they gonna respect my move of bringing Cass aboard when they don't really feel like she's deserving to go? You know, I feel like they would have voted against me maybe because, you know, in despite, you know, take the easy one to the finals. We didn't make big moves. It's so tough. It's so tough. My reason for not taking Cass was they wouldn't respect me for taking someone like Cass.
What will you do with the $1 million?
Well, after playing a game like this where there was a brains tribe and I'm listening to people like a nuclear engineer, like someone like Spencer, I'm like, you know what? I have a high school diploma and I sound nothing like these people sound. So my kids are going to get a college education for sure. Awesome. That's the first thing I'm going to do. They need an education, because listening to Spencer talk, especially at Tribal, I'm like, you know what? I need an education. If I can't have it, my kids are going to have it.
That's the thing. Spencer's talk at Tribal, watching that, I literally thought, before he spoke, I thought you lost the game. Did you think the same thing?
I thought the same exact thing. I thought these people, they were so angry. You can't say bitter. I mean, the stakes are so high. The wounds are deep. The scars are forever.
It was emotional for everybody.
It was emotional for everybody, and I get it. But I'll tell you one thing. If they didn't vote for me, I would have said my game was flawed, not theirs. I did something wrong in my game. The game was not flawed like Russell Hans would say. My game was flawed if I would have lost.
I wanted to cry when you lost that challenge.
Half a second.
Half a second.
Half a second.
Your biggest fans literally were just so depressed.
I'm not like an athlete, you know.
Go ahead.
So I'm not like a big sports type competitive person. So I was just feeling like that must be how athletes feel, like swimmers and runners. And it's like a half a second and it just blows your life like a gold medal.
How often do you think about that half a second in the game? Like every day?
No, not every day. That day was horrible for me because I relive, like if I'd have untied a knot faster, if I'd have run a little faster, made the right turn. You know, I'm great at puzzles, obviously. If I can get there, I got that sprocket puzzle on the first shot. I got that one, those boys were at that puzzle where I was on that pole 15 minutes.
Let's talk about that. You're literally on this pole. It looked like you're afraid of heights, first of all.
Very much afraid of heights. Yeah, I was petrified. We were supposed to start the challenge standing, and there was like a stick to get up there. And as soon as I threw my stick, I just went, you know, and Jeff was like, Cass, we need you to be standing. I said, I cannot move. I'm petrified up here.